In this video, I will show how to find the area of the region between the graphs of two given functions on the given interval. The formula that we would like to use is the following. It's the integral from a to b of f of x minus g of x dx. It only returns the area between the two graphs when f of x is above g of x on the entire interval from a to b. So in order for us to find the area between the two graphs, we first have to figure out the intervals on which the one function is above the other one. So to do that, we have to first sketch the graph just to see what's going on. The graph of y equals x squared looks like this. The graph of linear function with a positive slope and positive y-intercept looks something like this. So to find the points of intersection, we can set up this quadratic equation and solve for x. So x squared minus 3x minus 4 equals 0. X minus 4, x plus 1. So we see that the parabola and the line intersect at 2 points, -1 and 4. That means on the interval from -1 to 4, parabola is below the line, and before -1 and after 4, parabola is above the line. So if we name parabola f of x and the linear function g of x, then to find the area on the interval from 0 to 5, we first have to split the interval from 0 to 5 into two regions, one from 0 to 4 and one from 4 to 5. On the interval from 0 to 4, g of x is above f of x, so we subtract f of x from g of x, and on the interval from 4 to 5, g of x is below f of x, so we subtract g of x from f of x. Now we just have to plug in the values or the expressions and compute the integral. These are relatively simple integrals, so I'm just going to make some room here. And let's integrate. So the first integral is 3x squared over 2 plus 4x minus x cubed over 3 from 0 to 4 plus x cubed over 3 minus 3x squared over 2 minus 4x from 4 to 5. Now plugging in 0 for x will return 0. And continue with plugging in 5. And subtracting the value of this antiderivative at 4. Now let's simplify. So here we have 4 squared is 16, 16 over 2 is 8, 8 times 3, 24. 24 plus 16 minus 64 thirds plus 125 thirds minus 75 halves minus 20 minus 64 thirds plus 24 plus 16, and we can definitely simplify all that. Let's collect all the whole numbers. So 24 plus 16 is 40. 80 minus 20 is 60. Let's collect all the fractions with denominator 3. That's negative 128 plus 125 is negative 3 over 3. And negative 75 over 2, which is 37.5. So we have 59 minus 37.5, which is 21.5. So the area between the two given regions on the interval from 0 to 5 is 21.5.